Good afternoon. This is Tim Hill. It's Friday, March the 4th at noon, bringing you this week's pension update. A few things happened this week. The Senate passed out of Committee of the Whole in a third read Senator Yarborough's Senate Bill 1609. So now that will be transmitted to the House. They made no changes on the floor. And I appreciate everyone who responded to the PFFA call for action and called or emailed their individual senators and House members. I think long term it will make a difference in the final debate. But the bill that we talked about last week passed out of the Senate in its current form. There seems to be from the Senate side a strategy coming together where they will let their bill percolate through the House. If the House bill comes over to the Senate, it will pass out, and then all changes will be made in the conference committee, which is scary for us for a couple of reasons. The biggest of which is once changes are made in a conference committee, whatever language comes out of that, there's very few opportunities to change that bill after that. It's simply a matter of it either gets passed or we're able to kill it. But that bill is now going to the House. If and when it gets a hearing in the House, then we'll have the ability to change the Senate bill in the House. As far as the House Bill 2726 is concerned, that bill has not moved at all since it passed committee. There are only 2 weeks left for bills from opposite houses to be heard in the other house's committee. In other words, a Senate bill to get through committee in the House, or a House bill to get through committee in the Senate, and the House bill is not moved at all. I imagine that it will. My understanding is that leadership from both sides will finally be meeting to talk about each other's bills early next week, and we'll keep you up to date on the outcome of that. We met with the governor's office yesterday, not the governor herself, but her staff that's responsible for legislation and specifically for public safety. And they reiterated what you probably read a few months ago, what the governor's quote was in the newspaper, is that she is for pension reform, but she is not for hurting those who have worked hard and played by the rules. And she's very aware, and they're very aware of the constitutional and legal restrictions as well. I feel a lot better about the governor's office at this point than I do either leadership in either the House or the Senate as far as having our back and making sure that the legal and constitutional agreements are not broken. Short of that, a lot of the constituent groups are finally coming together in a more unified message, which has been difficult to do without knowing what either the House or the Senate wanted to do up front. So that position is beginning to coalesce, which I believe helps us in all of those meetings at the House and the Senate. So I believe that we're finally getting to the point where we're educating the members on the system, or they've got enough information now to help us back them off from positions pushed by the Chamber and the Goldwater Institute, becoming more aware of how health insurance affects us without Medicare, what those non-Medicare rates are, the fact that you don't get Social Security, so you don't get a Social Security COLA, all of those problems associated with doing what the House particularly, and even the Senate want to do to your COLA going forward. So the long and the short of it is I believe we're making some progress. At the same time, the Senate bill went through the Senate with all-time speed and no changes to it, but with a firm commitment to make changes going forward. So at this point, there's no real changes. Keep the faith, stay tuned, and we will keep you up to date. Thank you.